Hello everyone, and welcome to my very first YouTube video on OtakuOrbit. I'm incredibly excited to embark on this journey with you all. On this channel, I'll be sharing you top 10 best category-wise anime, and many more. I can't wait to connect with you, share experiences, and hopefully bring some joy, entertainment, or value to your day. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive into this adventure together. Thank you for joining me. Let's enjoy the video.
In 10th place is Isekai no Sekishi Monogatari. Kenshi Masaki is a 15-year-old boy that has unwillingly traveled from his home on Earth to the alternate world of Giminar. On Giminar, the countries wage wars using sacred mechanoids, humanoid exoskeletal weapons that were originally discovered within ancient ruins and developed over centuries. After being tricked by a mysterious organization into participating in an attempt to assassinate Lashar Earth the 28th, the young ruler of the Shatreyu Empire, he ends up captured after he chooses not to kill her. Deducing enough about Kenshi to interest her, and because his abilities make him an extremely valuable property, Lashar decides to take Kenshi under her protection. Disguised as her attendant, Kenshi travels with her and her bodyguard Chiaya Flan to the Holy Land, a virtually impregnable fortress that serves as an academy to train sacred mechanoid pilots, most of whom are female. With his kindness, tenacity, and skills that vary from carpentry and cooking to advanced survival techniques, Kenshi eventually becomes a celebrity in the academy, becoming the object of affection of many female students and making some of the male students envious. However, the same organization that deceived Kenshi is secretly working inside and against the academy, and a worldwide conflict is about to begin. In 9th place is Kekai Sensen. Supersonic monkeys, vampires, talking fishmen, and all sorts of different supernatural monsters living alongside humans. This has been part of daily life in Hell Salem's Lot, formerly known as New York City, for some time now. When a gateway between Earth and the beyond opened 3 years ago, New Yorkers and creatures from the other dimension alike were trapped in an impenetrable bubble and were forced to live together. Libra is a secret organization composed of eccentrics and superhumans, tasked with keeping order in the city and making sure that chaos doesn't spread to the rest of the world. Pursuing photography as a hobby, Leonardo Watch is living a normal life with his parents and sister, but when he attains the all-seeing eyes of the gods at the expense of his sister's eyesight, he goes to Hell Salem's Lot in order to help her by finding answers about the mysterious powers he received. He soon runs into Libra, and when Leo unexpectedly joins their ranks, he gets more than what he bargained for. Kekai Sensen follows Leo's misadventures in the strangest place on Earth with his equally strange comrades, as the ordinary boy unwittingly sees his life take a turn for the extraordinary. In 8th place is Maburaho. Everyone is born with the ability to use magic, and are thus labeled magicians. However, the magic ability of each person is not equal. The number of times you can use magic determines the amount of respect you receive, and since one's magical power is determined at birth by traits and genetics, those who have a bloodline stemming from famous magicians are highly sought after. Having the lowest magic count in Ao Academy, Kazuki Shikimori is looked down upon by his classmates and seen as a nearly worthless magician. However, his bloodline consists of many great magicians throughout the ages, meaning that while he may not be a great magician, his offspring could be. This leads him to being sought after by 3 different young women: Yuna Miyama, a transfer student who declares herself his wife upon arrival; Ren Kamishiro, a prideful swordsman of a traditional family who wants to kill him so she will be free to pursue her own desires; and Kuriko Kazesubaki, a member of an influential family who bluntly tries to seduce him for his genes. Now he has to deal with not only the jealousy of all the guys in the school, but also various women chasing after him. In 7th place is Lord Marksman and Vanidus. A war between countries is brewing, and one of those countries, Jekt, has its 7 regions ruled by war maidens, known as Vanidus. Equipped with powerful dragon-carved weapons, Elenara Ellen Viltaria, one of the Vanidus, launches an invasion against her neighboring rival country of Brune. Eventually, Tigre Vermud, Tigre Vorn, a young archer and an earl for Brune's region of Alsace, has his entire army decimated at Ellen's hands. In a strange twist of events, Ellen spares Tigre and gives him the order, "Become mine." What could be the meaning behind this new alliance? Adapted from the light novel written by Tsukasa Kawaguchi, Lord Marksman and Vanidus is an epic adventure filled with complex war tactics and beautiful women. Trapped in a multi-factional conflict, Tigre and Ellen are swept up in a war filled with dark secrets, conspiracies, and corruption. In 6th place is Grisaya no Rakyuin. Our main character, Kazumi Yuji, is arrested under suspicion for terrorism. A video showing apparently concrete proof that Yuji committed these acts, and he is held in custody by Ichigaya. Ichigaya knows full well that Yuji didn't commit the crimes he has been accused of, but he did fail to assassinate Heath Oslo, who is the leader of the terrorist organization with an extremely devastating weapon in their possession. In fact, Ichigaya has its own plans for Yuji. But all may not be lost for Yuji. The girls of the Mihama Academy are not about to let Yuji be used for political gain, and neither may the mysterious new figure which appears before them. In 5th place is Kyokai Senjo no Horizon. In the far future, humans abandon a devastated Earth and travel to outer space. However, due to an unknown phenomenon that prevents them from traveling into space, humanity returns to Earth only to find it inhospitable except for Japan. To accommodate the entire human population, pocket dimensions are created around Japan to house the returned populace. In order to find a way to return to outer space, the humans begin reenacting human history according to the Holy Book Testament. But in the year 1413 of the Testament era, the nations of the pocket dimensions invade and conquer Japan, dividing the territory into feudal fiefdoms and forcing the original inhabitants of Japan to leave. It is now the year 1648 of the Testament era, and the refugees of Japan now live in the city ship Musashi, which constantly travels around Japan while being watched by the Testament Union, the authority that runs the reenactment of history. However, rumors of an apocalypse and war begin to spread when the Testament stops revealing what happened after 1648. Taking advantage of this situation, Tori Aoi, head of Musashi Aridas Academy's Supreme Federation and president of the Student Council, uses the opportunity to lead his classmates and try to regain their homeland. In 4th place is Unlimited Fafnir. The story takes place in a world where supernatural monsters known as dragons once existed. 25 years ago, they caused widespread destruction and burnt everything in their path, after which they mysteriously vanished. Soon afterward, girls born with abilities similar to that of the dragons, known as D's, came into existence. These D's attend Midgar Academy, an all-girls academy where they can learn to control their powers and use them to battle the dragons. However, many years later, the secret existence of the only male D in the world, Yu Mononobe, gets thrown into the light. Against his wishes, he gets forcibly enrolled in the academy, where he accidentally stumbles upon a girl named Iris Freja, in a state of undress. Embarrassed, she attacks him in self-defense, but the attack ends up getting backfired. Now, Yu must forge relationships with the other girls in the academy, which includes his adoptive sister, Mitsuki. Together, they must battle against the dragons and uncover the reason behind their sudden disappearance and reappearance. In 3rd place is O Dorobo Jing, a flying ghost ship filled with gold-stuffed zombies? Now that sounds like a worthy target for Jing, king of bandits. Joined by his avian sidekick Kier and the lovely Rose, who was actually an undercover cop trying to catch him in the act, Jing hitches a ride on board the ghost ship only to discover that the ship is really a luxury casino. But it's no ordinary gold that these guests are playing with. These gold coins bite back and bite hard, feeding on the greed that the casino attracts. Can Jing break the curse and come away with the loot? In 2nd place is Trigon. Vash the Stampede is a man with a $60 billion bounty on his head. The reason? He's a merciless villain who lays waste to all those that oppose him and flattens entire cities for fun, garnering him the title, the Humanoid Typhoon. He leaves a trail of death and destruction wherever he goes, and anyone can count themselves dead if they so much as make eye contact, or so the rumors say. In actuality, Vash is a huge softie who claims to have never taken a life and avoids violence at all costs. With his crazy donut obsession and buffoonish attitude in tow, Vash traverses the wasteland of the planet Gunsmoke, all the while followed by 2 insurance agents, Meryl Strife and Millie Thompson, who attempt to minimize his impact on the public. But soon, their misadventures evolve into life or death situations as a group of legendary assassins are summoned to bring about suffering to the trio. Vash's agonizing past will be unraveled and his morality and principles pushed to the breaking point. And in 1st place is the daily life of the Immortal King. As a cultivation genius who has achieved a new realm every 2 years since he was a year old, Wang Ling is a near invincible existence with prowess far beyond his control. But now that he's 16, he faces his greatest battle yet, senior high school. With one challenge after another popping up, his plans for a low-key high school life seem further and further away. Alright everyone, that's it for today's video. Did you guys enjoy this list or find any new anime to watch? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments section. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, remember to hit the notifications button so you never miss any upcoming videos.